Hello everyone, my name is Wang Fu. I'm 8 years old. I live in Dallas City and study at Lowidon Primary School. excuse me, nice to meet you. Today we are gonna to read a book, and it's me again. So now let's read it. Jack the Cunning Thief. There was a poor farmer who had 3 sons, and on the same day the 3 boys went to seek their fortune. The eldest was sensible young man. The youngest, Jack, never did much at home that was any use. He loved to be setting snares for rabbits and inventing all sorts of funny tricks to annoy people at first, and then set them laughing. The 3 parted at a crossroads, and Jack took the lonesomeness. The day turned out rainy, and it was wet and weary. You may depend at nightfall when he came to a lonesome house a little off the road. "What do you want?" said a bleary-eyed old woman who was sitting at the fire. "My supper and a bed, to be sure," says he. "You can't get it," said she. "What's to hinder me?" said he. "The owners of this house," said she, "6 tough men that go out until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning each night, and if they find you when they get back, they will skin you alive at the very least." "Well, I think," said Jack, "that the very most couldn't be much worse. Come, give me something out of the cupboard, for here I will stay. Skinning is not much worse than catching your death of cold in a ditch or under a tree such as nights as this." Well, she grew afraid and gave him a good supper. And when he was going to bed, he said if she let any of the 6 honest men disturb him when they came home, she'd just be sorry for it. But when he awoke in the morning, there were 6 ugly-looking rascals standing round his bed. He leaned on his elbow and looked at them with bright conscience. "Who are you?" said the chief, "and what's your business?" "My name," said he, "is Master Thief. My business just now is to find apprentices and workmen. If I find you any good, maybe I will give you a few lessons." They were a little cowed by that, and said the head man, "Well, get up, and after breakfast we will see who is to be the master and who the apprentice." They were just at breakfast. What should they see but a farmer driving a fine large goat to market? "Well, any of you," said Jack, "undertake to steal that goat from the owner before he gets out of the wood, and that without the smallest violence." Oh, 31 page. Are you looking? Yeah, it starts. "Will any of you," said Jack, "undertake to steal that goat from the owner before he gets out of the wood?" "I couldn't do it," said one. "And I shouldn't do it," said another. "I'm the master," said Jack, "and it's up to me to do it." He slipped out through the trees where there was a bend in the road, and laid down his right shoe in the very middle of it. Then he on to another bed and laid down his left shoe and went to hit some. When the farmer saw the first shoe, he said to himself, that could be worth something if its head is spare, but it is worth nothing by itself. He went on until he came to the second shoe. What a fool I was, he thought, not to pick up the other. I'll go back for it. So he tied the goat to a slapping in the edge and returned for the shoe. But Jack, who was behind the tree, had it already on his foot. And when the man was behind the bend, he picked up the other shoe and loosened the goat and let it out through the wood. Alas, the poor man was confused. He was able to find the first shoe, and when he came back, he couldn't find the second either, nor his goat. Woe's me, said he. What will I do after promising Johanna to buy her a shawl? I will go and drive another beast to the market, announced. There's never yet the last of it if she found out what a fool I made of myself. The teeth were in a great admiration at Jack and wanted him to tell them how he treated the farmer, but he wouldn't tell them. By and by they saw the poor man driving a fine, fat sheep the same way. Who will steal the sheep, said Jack, before it's out of the wood, and no roughness use. I couldn't say one, and I couldn't say another. I tried, said Jack. Give me a good rope. Poor farmer was jogging along and thinking of his misfortune when he saw me hanging from the border tree. Lord save us, said he. The corpse wasn't there an hour ago. He went on about half a quarter of a mile, and there was another corpse again, hanging over a road. God between us and harm, said he. Am I in my right senses? There was another turn of the same distance. Just beyond it, the third compass was hanging. Mother, said he, I'm beside myself. What should bring three hanged men so near one another? I must be mad. I will go back and see if the others are there. He tied the sheep to a sapling, and back he went. But when he was round the bend, down came Jack, the corpse, who untied the sheep and drove it to the robber's house. You all might think out the poor farmer feared when he could not find no one dead or alive going or coming, nor sheep, nor the rope. Oh, misfortunate day, cried he. What will John say to me now? My morning gone, and I got the sheep lost. I must say something to make the price of the shawl, where the fat bullock is in the nearest field. She won't see me taking it, but the robbers were not surprised when Jack came in with the sheep. If you do another trick like this, said the castle, I will command you here. They soon saw the farmer going by again, driving a fast bullock this time. Who will bring that fast bullock here, said Jack, and there's no violence. I couldn't, said one, and I couldn't, said another. I tried, said Jack, and away he went into the wood. The farmer was nearly at the spot when he saw the first shoe. When he heard the bleating of a goat off at his right in the wood, he caught his ear, and the next thing he heard was the mumming of a sheep. Blood alive! Maybe it is on my own that I lost. There was more bleating and more mine. "They are there as sure as a gun," said he, and he tied his bullock to a sapling that grew in a hedge, and away he went into the wood. When he got near the place where the cries came from, he heard them a little before him, and then followed them. At last he was about half a mile from the spot where he tied the beast. The cries stopped altogether. After shouting, they were tired. He returned for his bullock, but there wasn't a ghost of a bullock there, nor anywhere else that he should. This time when the thief saw Jack and his prize coming, he couldn't help shouting out, "Jack must be our chief." So there was nothing but feasting and drinking, and to feast the rest of the day. Before they went to bed, they showed Jack the cave where the money was hid, and all that his disguises in another cave, and swore obedience to him. One morning when they were at breakfast, but a week after, said they to Jack, "Will you mind the ass for us today while we are at the fair of mockery? We had a spree for ever so long. You must get your turn whenever you like. Never say twice," said Jack, and off they went. After they were gone, Jack said to the winged housekeeper, "Do the fellows ever make you a present? I'll catch them at it." "Indeed, and they don't." "Well, come along with me, and I will make you a rich woman." He took her to the treasure cave, and while she was in the treasures, gazing at the heaps of gold and silver, Jack filled his pockets as full as they could hold, but more into a little bag, and walked out, locking the door on the old hag, leaving the key in the lock. He then put on a rich suit of clothes, took the goat and the sheep and the bullock, and rode them before him to the farmer's house. Joanna and her husband were at the door, and when they saw the animals, they clapped hands and laughed for joy. "Do you know who owns these beasts, neighbors?" "Sure, they are ours. I found them straying in the wood." He sat back with 10 guineas in it that hung around the goat next doors. "Fair it isn't." "Well, you may as well keep it for a godsend. I don't want it." "Heaven be in the road, good gentlemen." Jack traveled on till he came to his father's house in the dusk of the evening. He went in and said, "God save all here." "God save you kindly, sir. Could I have a night's lodging here?" "Oh, sure, our palace isn't fit for the likes of a gentleman such as you." "Oh, come now, don't you know the own son?" Well, they opened their eyes, and it was only a fight to see who does have him in the arms first. "But Jack, where did you get the fine clothes?"